Hey YouTube friends, this is your girl Cherie. I'm coming to you with a Ben Nye haul video. Yes, that's right. I've jumped on the Ben Nye bandwagon, and I must say I am disappointed in myself because had I known about the Ben Nye powders, yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone out and bought all these other pressed powders that really didn't do anything for me. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the infamous banana powder. Yes, the infamous banana powder. This is the powder that Kim Kardashian's makeup artist uses to highlight her. And as you can see, look at all the powder you get. This is 1.5 ounces. All of this powder for $7.99. This is what I use at night because, you know, it's so dark in the places, and when I want my highlight areas to be lighted, I use this at night. Other than that, this is not my go-to highlight powder because I'm so light that well, did y'all hear me just lie about how light I was? Correction. I am so dark, and since I'm so dark, I like to use the Ben Nye Topaz powder. This is my go-to highlighting powder. I use this every day. This is like an everyday highlighting powder for me. It's a translucent face powder, and this one is 1.4 grams. So this one is a little smaller than the banana powder. However, look at all this powder, and this was only $5.99. I mean, I'm not really sure how much powder is in a pressed powder, but you don't get this much powder for $5.99. I was able to get one of my friends the other day powder. I gave her enough, and I don't know, it's going to last her a while because it's so much powder compacted in these containers. Now, what I like to use as an everyday powder, which is what I have on now, is Chestnut. This is a translucent powder in Chestnut. This is also 1.5 grams. I like it a lot. As a matter of fact, let me show you what it looks like. Let's see if you can see. Has nice orange undertones. I have a little bit left on the top. I'm going to smudge it here. That's what it looks like. However, it blends really well. Trust me, it looks crazy now. But as you can see, I have it on my skin. I have it on my face. It blends really well. I have a crease there. That's why it's not blending out of the crease. But this is what I use as an everyday powder. As a matter of fact, I was using like a MAC Studio Tech foundation, which is a medium coverage. But when I discovered this powder, I opted to use this as my everyday powder instead of a foundation. Now, whenever I put my concealer on under my eyes, I like to set it with this Sienna translucent powder. Let's see, we can show you what this looks like. And I'm going to go back and show you the banana powder. This also blends well. It gives me a nice glow as well in my highlight area. So if I'm not highlighting with the Topaz, I can highlight with this as well. And this is 1.5 grams. And one thing I like about the Ben Nye powders is that they all blend so well together. I mean, they blend so well together. I'm going to tell you what I did when I first got them. And you're going to be like, girl, you crazy. But I did. That's how well they blend together. Now, this is part of the Mojave Luxury Powder Collection. And this is Dark Cocoa. Now, when I first got this, I said, okay, yeah, I'm definitely Dark Cocoa. That's the one I'm going to use as my everyday powder. It blends in so well that if I layer it right, it makes a nice contour powder. Now, I haven't tried this as a face powder, just as an all-over facial powder. And I'm quite sure it'll go well because it has orange undertones, so it'll blend well easily with my skin. I mean, it may show up a little dark in my highlight areas, but you know, all of our skins are like two tones anyway. However, I could use the Dark Cocoa around in my shadow areas and just use the Chestnut in my lighter areas. And then I got Ebony, which is also a translucent face powder. And this is 1.75 grams, so this is the largest out of the bunch. Mind you, these are $5.99 with the exception of the Dark Cocoa, which is part of the Mojave Luxury Collection. That one as well is $7.99 along with the banana powder. When I originally got these 6 powders, I had all 6 of them on my face. The only powder that really stood out that you could see was this banana powder. And that's because it's so light. However, it's lightweight. This was the only one. And that's because I don't, you know, given that I'm a woman of darker skin complexion, what do I look like walking around in the daytime with this light powder under my eyes? I mean, I don't need to glow like this in the daytime. And the only reason why I have somewhat of a glow, as you can see, it blends well into the skin at night, is because, you know, when you're going out at night, it's dark. So, you know, this for me is a nighttime look. Other than that, all the other 6 colors, they all blended in so well together that you couldn't tell that I had them on. I mean, I had on all 6. I had the banana powder under one eye. I had Topaz under the other eye. I had Sienna in my T-zone area. I had Chestnut all around my lighter areas. I had dark cocoa on this side, and I had Ebony on this side. They all blended in so well together that you could not tell. So, also, I saw one YouTube video by Songbird Diva for Life, and she was talking about the Ben Nye Final Seal. And I have to agree with her. I've used one other setting spray, which was the Studio Fix Plus, which I do not think is a setting spray. It's great for using on brushes to use with the pigments, but to set in the skin doesn't work for me. However, this Final Seal, not only does it smell good, it truly sets your face and keeps that makeup in place. I'm talking about, I sprayed this, I did my makeup at about, I want to say about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't get home till 3 o'clock in the morning, and my face was still in place. The only thing I had to do was touch up my lipstick just a little bit. And given that I was using the Ruby Woo, I really didn't have to do that much. We'll put like a clear lip gloss on, and boom, it refreshed the color itself. This Final Seal, I'm talking about, my eyes were still in place. Foundation, powder, everything was still in place, and I was not shiny. It's a matte makeup sealer, so it gives your face a matte look, because I don't like to be looking shiny and oily. And this Ben Nye Final Seal, this bottle itself is 1 ounce, and I believe it was like, I want to say $5.99. And you guys know the Studio Fix Plus, 2 ounces of it is $30. But yes, I would definitely recommend the Ben Nye face powders to anybody who's wanting to try them. I think they are great. I think they're awesome. And besides the fact that they are very inexpensive and they stand up to the high-end products. So feel free to share this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night. Thank you.